Over 2,200 persons accessed services from the 2 days presidential outreach that was recently held in New Amsterdam. More in this report. A massive 2 days presidential outreach was conducted on Thursday, February 2nd and Friday, February 3rd at the New Amsterdam State House lawns, where the Office of the President, alongside other government agencies, worked fervently to resolve issues and to address matters of concern. Following the event, the President, His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Ali, met with media operatives to provide an overview of the outreach, where he reported,
"Over the last 2 days, we have listened to, we have helped and supported and counseled to some extent more than 2,200 persons who came to meet with us. So we have been able to serve more than 2,200 persons over the last 2 days. That's a remarkable accomplishment from the agencies. More than 75% of those who represented issues over the last 2 days were women. And that is community issues, that is family issues, that is national issues. But one of the things that struck me was that a very high percentage, I would say more than 90% of those women who were here, who represented the issues, are single parents.
This outreach not only sought to benefit the average citizen, but it also engaged members of the private sector.
And outside of the persons we saw, we also saw the private sector. Captain Jerry and Peter Ramsroop led the team with the local private sector here. I think it's how many persons you saw? About 90 private sector persons, mostly young people, new entrants to businesses this morning, and had a very interactive session.
His Excellency provided a breakdown of the different sectors that serviced the community.
We were able in the last 2 days to do some qualitative and quantitative work. We had almost 200 titles and transports processed, brought for distribution. We have advertised overnight for 150 plus persons to uplift their transport. We fast-tracked the regularization and distribution of titles for one area, one squatter settlement in John. That area is now fully regularized with all the titles completed within 24 hours. 23 lots and the titles are available for distribution. The scale of investment at the community level too is something that is very obvious in this region.
Dr. Ali highlighted some of the other sectors that were of concern.
Public assistance, we saw a number of persons, more than 100 persons would have interacted in relation to issues and challenges they have. And I think the Ministry of Human Services was able to address more than 70% of those issues conclusively. The Ministry of Housing had, I think they had a massive look, and they've been able to address and set a path for those persons who would have applied up to 2015 and those from 2015 to 2020.
President Ali commended the various ministries and explained how they worked during the 2 days.
The GRO, I think, did good work also. They processed more than 70 applications for death, marriage, late registration. The whole program, also the scholarship program, we had more than 160 new applications into the whole program. We had a number of tablets distributed to support those studying in the GOLD program. Education. The education team also met a large number of persons, and they're right now tracking more than 50 issues. NIS, this is an area that is of great concern in the region also. We dealt with almost 200 cases, 77 I would say about 40% are already resolved. There's another 20% that is in the process of being resolved, and the remainder will have follow-up action to be resolved.
In addition to the services mentioned, residents accessed service from the National Insurance Scheme, the Guyana Water Inc., and the Ministry of Agriculture, among other agencies. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.